Thursday night baseball headed your way from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago White Sox. Both Sox are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Lucas Giolito gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Play ball.
Stepping into the box, Terrence Jordan. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. A ball and a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire. If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
2-2 the count. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Andrew Benintendi waits on deck. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Hey, see it, drive it.
From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Hey, ground ball right now.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
3 runs already home here.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Need you right here.
Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
All right, one time right here.
3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Another full count pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, 1 base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
At the plate, number 18, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now.
Hey, we got one out here. Hey, get a good one. All right, here we go now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Check swing grounder to the right side. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in, Ramon Flores. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Came inside with the off-speed stuff, and it catches the corner.
We got two. We got two.
Count is 1-2 now.
Go now. Come on now. One time.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted in the air out to center field.
Ball.
Margot is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 3 and the White Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the White Sox, the shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued. First pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
First offering on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an pitch to hit for a hitter.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Benintendi comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's just 1 for 6.
Moncada.
And this is low, ball 1. So far on the year, Moncada begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to Yoan Moncada. Rodriguez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. 2-1 to count.
Oh, big guy, get the pitch, huh?
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Ani bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Hey, get your pitch up there, huh?
And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. 1-0 the count.
Here you go.
Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Fouled away.
Down here. Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Delmonico now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
There's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
The right fielder.
At the plate, Jimenez hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Let it fly right here.
First offering on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Moncada at second. Delmonico at first. 2 out in the inning.
Hey, we got 2.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, come on now, guys. Gotta hold him. Hey, let your can up there, huh?
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Fouled off.
There we go, kid. Your pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And that'll bring forward the power bat of Daniel Palka. And he fouls this one off. Bases are loaded here. 2 down.
There you go. Let it fly now.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
1-1. That's for a good one, huh?
And it's 1-2.
1-2. Hey, force everywhere. Take it easy right now.
And it's fouled away.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
1-2. Here it is. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. A couple of walks, but no damage. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Now to the plate, Blake Swihart. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No outs here.
2-1 the count to Blake Swihart.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Up,
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Fouled off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Here's another 2-2. Pitch is popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Here's Byron Buxton now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
The center fielder, Byron.
Pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Buxton has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
That's the ball.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping up to the plate, Phil Jackson comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you hit it, that's pretty much unhittable.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
In there, 1-1.
Come on now. Get
One
the
out,
heck up there,
nobody
kid.
on. On the ground to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Up next for Chicago, number 78, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Now, let's go.
And this is lifted in the air out to left. Benintendi is over, and that's the third out. Nothing doing here this half. We've played 2 full. The Red Sox are out in front, 3-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Antonio Nunez. He singled his last time up. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Hey, nobody away.
Behind 0-2 now.
All right, one time right here.
Breaking ball called just a bit
Here we
low.
go. Plays at one now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Striding in once again, Rafael Devers. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, let her rip one time.
A ball and a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
There, kids, see it and rip it.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
2-2. Here we go.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Terrence Jordan. He drew a walk his first time up.
Stay hot up there.
Jordan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Stay hot, eh?
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
Plays at one here.
Andrew Benintendi would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Fouled away.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Hit in the air out to center field. Heading after it is Margot. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So he's into second base here with a double to begin the home third. And we'll give you a look at the White Sox team leaders in that category, as his total is currently fourth best on the ball club. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. Benintendi is there, and he makes the catch for the out. One out here in the Chi Sox third, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Here's the first pitch to him.
All right, hang on.
In
right
the
there.
dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Fastball well outside.
Need you right here, one time.
3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He loses him on ball 4.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Number 30, Nicky Delmonico.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just missed above the zone. Hit hard to third, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line, and that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. So coming to the plate, Jimenez. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
1 ball, no strikes the count.
One out.
50th pitch of the game on it.
3.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit down this line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it through, Tom. Here you go.
Side.
Stand up.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And not in time as the run scores. So here's Daniel Ponca now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. Delmonico on second. Jimenez is over at first with 1 away. And it's 1-1.
That's a real keen eye up there. Yeah, boy. 1-1. Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Phil Jackson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
One strike. Man, I can stand up there. Two down here.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2.
Up.
Now that's popped up. Schweihart is there.
No, I got it.
And the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Benintendi.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-1 now.
One time.
Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. 18. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself
Pick up the ball.
at second.
Stay right here. Stay right here.
And he's set down, one away. Now at the plate, Ramon Flores comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Flores.
Hey, looking back.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
We got one out here. Let it fly right here.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2.
Rip it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for him with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Get down here. Hey, drifting and ripping, kid. Let's go.
Nice and patient, one at a time.
The 0-1 offering. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Good job right there.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Deal. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. Schweihart, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Let's go, big fella.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
A bouncer up the middle. Moncada gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Red Sox on top, 4-2. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
That pitch, huh?
The 1-2.
Up.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, we got out. Doing better. Let's go.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Number 78 stands in as he looks at ball one here. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
Hey, see them driving here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, come on now. One time right here.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Striding in, Gene Segura. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1. Let it rip right here.
Is in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 4-2.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
But the runner's back easily.
Hey, let's go, kid. What
He
time
comes
here?
set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, come on now, big guy.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Buxton rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score. And now it's a 5-2 ball game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Levi Lozano will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Popped him up. Moncada calls for it.
I got it, I got it.
One away. Now at the plate, Terrence Jordan.
Now
He's
batting.
0 for 1 thus
The
far.
first baseman, Terrence Jordan.
See your pitch.
He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Nunez,
Hey,
the
feet up,
runner at
drive the
second
other way.
with one
Let's go, big
away.
dog.
And that misses 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
High in the air out to center field. Margot is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now in the box, Andrew Benintendi,
Now
runner
back.
in scoring position with 2 gone.
Andrew Benintendi.
Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Hey, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go. Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
See it, drive it like you can. Let's go.
Hey, two
Now
down
the
here.
1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Hit hard. Foul. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. Number 18 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Count still full, 3-2. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And that misses, ball 1.
See it. Drive it like you can. All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Moncada has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Last half of the 5th coming up. Boston's out in front, 5-2. Stepping up now, Manuel Margot. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Like you can. Here we go.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Benintendi is after it, and no one will track it down. The 1-2. To the left side.
Come on, beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
And there's one down now. Digging in once again, Yohan Moncada.
Number 10, second baseman, Yohan.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side.
Nice try.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
Dero, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Delmonico hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jimenez singled homer run in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The 1-0. The ground to first.
Come on, get here.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. They trail 5-2. Walter Chon takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 8.
Coming to the plate now, Ramon Flores. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
This is line to left.
I got it.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out. Standing in, Blake Swihart.
He's coming
Now
in.
batting, the catcher, Blake.
Now here's the
Swihart.
pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So striding forward now, Franklin Barreto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped straight up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The 2-2 to first. Hawker comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order. Nick Whitgren enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 64, Nick Whitgren.
Leading off the inning, Daniel Polka, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Flores going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
First offering on its way.
Jackson.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Hey, let it rip one time.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Buxton looking up. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Third home run for him on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Oh, man. That can only count for one run. That was an absolute bomb.
Now
He
batting,
squared it up as
catcher.
good as you can.
Jet.
And there wasn't a person in the building who think that was gone.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
We got one here.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Next will be the designated hitter,
Now
number
back.
78.
Number
He comes in
78.
0 for 2 thus far.
Here we go. Get out here.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
1-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Plays it first. Plays it first.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. The Red Sox lead it 5-3. Raisel Iglesias is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the White Sox.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Iglesias, a Cuban-born ball player. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Let's go.
Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Ready once again, Antonio Nunez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Let her rip. Let's go.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You might say that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
Changeup laid off down around the shins.
4-1. Here we go.
Spinning a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him.
All right, come on now.
Ready with the 1-1. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Ready now, Terrence Jordan. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Hey, we got 2. Hey, get a good one up there.
Here's the 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2
Well,
strikes.
one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here we go, baby.
And a sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox, and it remains 5-3.
7th inning stretch. Your attention, please. Now,
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gene Segura. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right
Come on now, fellas.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way. Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Yohan Moncada. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's 1 for 4. From the stretch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Let it fly. Let's go.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, we got 2 down.
2 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Kimbrell pauses, needs a strike here on 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat toward corners.
Lifted the other way to left center.
Giving chase is Benintendi.
He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
You're here. Eat it. Eat it.
And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Into the box now, Nicky Delmonico. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around it is there if they want to go that route.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Moncada on third with 2 out.
See it, drive it. Let's go. Right here.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Hey, put him away. Make your pitch here.
The 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third.
Like stand up there, huh?
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Buxton coasts under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Juan Minaya has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41.
Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Nobody.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Wow, that's up onto the patio.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Now batting. Number 18.
Come on, guys.
Stepping in now, number 18. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your fit. Let's go. Go down.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Ramon Flores is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is taken down and in for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Your turn right here. Drive him in.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. The 2-2. Scooped up.
Dig.
Segura for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman. You have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
A dive, but he's back.
See it, drive it.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched.
Hey, take
The
a cut
1-1.
now. Get your cuts.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the
Hey, no
left
running, no
fielder
running.
as he takes
Eat
it in
eat
for the second out. Stepping in, Franklin Barreto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Franklin Barreto.
Plays it first now.
Here we go. No one better. Let's go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball
Nope,
just
there.
misses. That's ball one.
1-0. Your turn. Driving me, kid. Let's go. Here we go. Need you right here. Straight up.
Fouled away. Flores leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. So one run here on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox are out in front 6-3. Robbie Scott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Scott.
No outs here. Hey, let it fly. Let it fly right here. Plays it first now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh? Come on, what?
The 1-1 home. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Let her rip. One time.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
First baseman, Daniel Helton.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance.
All right,
well,
knock
your
him
leadoff
down,
man has
infield.
certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just
Hey,
flat
right
out
guy, right
frustrate
spot.
you.
No one better
You
up
go
there.
up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Hey, one pitch right here. I'm out. Nobody here. Nobody.
2-2.
Grounded
Come on, get
back
here,
up
get
the
here,
middle.
get here.
Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn
Up
2.
next is Chicago.
Pretty smooth.
The third baseman, Bill Jackson.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Come on.
First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, let it fly. Let it fly.
Here we go now. Let's go.
A little bit low that
boy,
time,
nice
maybe
day.
outside as well.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 1-2 now.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. mound over to first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Good guys held in check here. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Jordan Lyles enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
Let's go now, one time.
That's wide, 2-0.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
2-1.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball four, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. Dan Altavilla takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
The center fielder,
Byron Buxton will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 1-2 misses above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Digging in now, Antonio Nunez. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Hey, come on, guys.
Clutch up. Drive him in right here. Here you go.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Fouled off. Barreto leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, need you now. Your turn, baby.
The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, right guy. No one better.
3-2 pitch. This is flared out towards second. And that's the second out. So digging in now, Rafael Devers. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Hey, here we go.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Red Sox lead 1. They still lead it 6-3.
Your
Chad
attention,
Green
please.
comes on looking for a
Now,
save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 57.
Striding in to start the 9th, Jet Bandy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Comes set and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled away.
All right, let's go. Hey, let it fly right here.
The 1-2 is in off the plate.
Ball. Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Full count.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Nunez is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Into the box, number 78. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Hey, we got 1 here.
First pitch on its way, and he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, here we go. Wait for a good one.
Pitch on the way.
1
On the line at first.
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it
And
out.
he'll
Come on.
take it to the bag himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gene Segura. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh? Let's go, kid.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Get down now. Let's go, son.
Hey, come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
The White Sox down to their last strike. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Count.
2 out, nobody on.
Let her rip right here. Let's go.
A swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Boston Red Sox posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Eduardo Rodriguez earns his 5th winner of the year. Lucas Giolito was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Chad Green hammers down the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter
The final
at
line score for our
MLB The
ball game
Show.
tonight.